Oh man, shoot. So this episode we about to do gonna celebrate the 25th anniversary of Dreamcast, man.
The most underrated, underappreciated system out there.
Man, y'all gonna enjoy what we about to tell y'all. We got nerdy.
Yeah, we geeked out a little bit. Our bad. But y'all like it though. You'll like it.
You'll like it. Yeah, my hair a little different, but don't worry about that. Just goddamn it, enjoy.
Ooh. We are FusionHaa. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Fusion Film, what's up?
What's up?
I had to change it up.
I like it.
Not playing.
I like it. Man, it's been so long. We missed y'all. We've been giving y'all content. You're welcome. Merry Christmas in summertime. That's what we do.
I'm like Mario.
My boy pan like Mario. He just wants some meat sauce.
Man, Ragu on the rocks is my boy one used to say.
Ragu on the rocks.
That's what he
gross. Oh my God. Man, if you don't know by now, I'm Chad.
And I'm Jeremy.
And together, this tag team, this collective,
you know it.
These gaming guys,
and don't forget
these Comic-Con conquerors.
God dang,
boy. That's what we do. Woo. And you're podcast universal champions. We are FusionHaa. Stop it, it's already dead.
Right.
Man, so the reason for the season.
You always say reason for the season.
I like that. 521,600 minutes. Okay. Boo, I'm hating on rent, boy. It's the season of love, man. I'm hating on rent.
This ain't February. AKA Black History Month, AKA give the girls something nice.
It was the season of love on rent for the whole movie, all right? Yeah. Even though, hey, you know what? Side note, dude, them people were so mad at Tay Diggs for having to pay their rent. It's like, bro,
you gotta pay your rent.
Y'all bums don't get out this
squatter rights.
Yeah, you bums, get out of here. Oh my God. But yeah, anyway, the reason for the season, man, we are talking about one of the most underrated, underappreciated systems.
I don't get it.
That's ever been.
And it was at the time ahead of its time, Jack.
It's so crazy.
Oh my God.
We're talking about the Dreamcast.
The Sega freaking Dreamcast, aka codename the Katana.
Yeah, that's such a cool name.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Oh my God. It is so crazy because it was so ahead of its time.
Oh, it was.
But it really wasn't.
No, it was. Well, why wasn't it?
Well, so basically, from what I was when I was looking up and doing research and stuff like that. So the Dreamcast originally, it came out in Japan first. Obviously.
Like most of them do.
Yeah, it came out in Japan first. They released it early because they were trying to jump the gun to get ahead of PlayStation.
And that's the second time they did that, by the way. Yeah.
So they were trying to jump the gun and get ahead of PlayStation. I don't want to put everything all out there now because we got a lot of discussion to do. But
you can talk about it now.
But yeah, so
that part at least.
Yeah, so basically. Let me pull up my notes here because I wrote some stuff down.
This guy wrote about notes. I just do out of the heart.
I read some names.
You're doing this for me, by the way. Yeah, because I'm the one that decided.
Yeah, so you want to do it, so I had to make sure I came prepared.
No, I got you. I'm just messing with you.
I was looking on YouTube, looking through videos,
and too.
And this one came from the Gaming Historian. Oh, I love that channel, bro.
Hey, did I suggest that to you?
No, I love the Gaming Historian. Shout out! I love it too, Gaming Historian. Yeah. So. Basically, the Sega Saturn released in May 11th, 1995.
May 11th?
Yeah. So it started with the Sega Saturn. So this was before the Dreamcast, obviously.
Yeah.
This thing was a flop.
The Sega Saturn?
Big old flop, yes.
In the States?
Yes.
In Japan
and over there, yeah, it was good there, but by the time that came here, it was already too late. So look, check this out. May 11th, 1995, they sold 80,000 units. Between the 5-month period between the PS1 release, which that came out 9/9/1995.
95, yeah.
That thing sold 100,000 units on the first day, bro.
PlayStation,
the PS1. Okay. So Sega not wanting to be outdone. Oh, and by the way, tossed the Nintendo 64 up in there. That came out a year later, and it sold 400,000 units within 4 months.
But it's Nintendo.
Later.
They make billions of dollars back in like the 80s.
Yeah, but that's still like
that's still
crazy.
Feat. Yeah.
So basically, the Dreamcast came out in Japan in 1998. They wanted to beat the PlayStation to the punch before it came here.
The PS2, yeah.
Yeah, but then the PS2 comes out.
Which killed it.
And basically, bro, the PS... So, you remember the Dreamcast... So, when the Dreamcast first came out, what was the very first game that you played on there?
I played a freaking... It Toys R Us, because I'm trying to remember the name of the store, and it was Sonic. It was Sonic Adventures.
Yeah, so it came out with 3 games. Virtual Tennis, maybe. I know Sonic Adventure was like the main game. So... When the Dreamcast like initially came out, I was so excited, bro. Like I was so excited. It was because it's Sega. Like Sega for us, and it's so funny what Sega has become now compared to what it was for us back when we were kids, right? Because Sega was like, it was like the AEW, the WWE at the time. It was like it was a rebel, man. It was something different. It was something different. It was a rival to the big.
I would say WCW though. It became AEW towards the end though.
Yeah.
I get what you mean though.
It became WCW towards the end. AEW.
All right, yeah. Because like we knew.
Yeah, because they came in. It was something different.
Everybody knew, about Sega. You know what I'm saying? Because like their problem was they kept throwing out so much hardware. Because I'm gonna tell you why you were talking about the Sega Saturn. Do you not know? So they also, if you just one thing you missed, but at the same time it was like it's not that big because it ain't a lot. The what was that called? The 32X. There you go. The 32X, which was the mushroom thing that attached on the Sega, and it had its own power unit. So you like all this other shit that's going on, and don't forget the Sega CD. But like, do you know the 32X came out the same day that Sega Dreamcast, Sega Saturn came out in Japan?
Yeah.
Which had the same hardware.
So when I was looking at it, I left that part out just because I was like, well,
that's a flop.
This though. It's definitely a flop. But this like the Sega Saturn is like the flop that kind of got the ball rolling on everything else. Like towards as far as the Dreamcast goes anyway. But no, you're right. You're absolutely right about that stuff.
Because the reason I say that because Sega of America, that was internal, which I know you heard that. Sega of America and Sega Japan had internal fighting, and even the Sega of America was like the 32X thing. Yeah. They're like, no, don't do that. What are you doing? Like we got this, the Sega Saturn coming out. Why are you doing this?
Did you watch that? Oh, dang.
Because I think I see that from them, but I've seen so many different things about Dreamcast.
I can't remember the name of that documentary, but it's on, I want to say, Paramount Plus. Oh. It's like a gaming, it's basically about like the gaming rivalries between Sega and Nintendo and PlayStation, like
Sony and then later on.
It's only like basically Microsoft. At the end. And that's basically echoing what you're saying. So basically they had like an exec from...
Yeah, they fought a lot.
Yeah, one of the execs from, I want to say Nintendo, went to work from Sega, like to do Sega Americas.
Yeah. Right.
They went to Japan and did Sega America. And it was just all about like, they were all about trying to beat Nintendo. Like, that was their thing. They got to beat Nintendo.
Right.
And like you said, they were making so much hardware, bro. It was so much like, I remember getting.
They killed themselves.
I remember getting the Sega Saturn, the Sega, like there's a 16-bit, then a 32-bit.
Yeah.
But it's like, there's like a little knob.
No, it was an 8-bit and a 16-bit.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Because I'm about to 32. That's when you like PlayStation.
The 8-bit, yeah. So I remember having that. And I remember like a little knob you adjust, and I'm like,
yeah, I remember seeing those. What's that?
It doesn't do anything. Yeah. It looks the exact same.
And don't forget, you got the Master System, which I think that was like mostly 8-bit. So you had like the Master System, the Sega, like you said, the 8-bit Sega, then the 16-bit Sega, then you had like Game Gear, then you had the Sega CD, then you had 32X.
Yeah, but the Game Gear, I wasn't too mad at the Game Gear, even though
it's not that bad.
That thing destroyed batteries like nobody.
Well, like 4 batteries on that bad boy,
and everything died immediately.
Yeah, I heard.
I remember I was playing Mortal Kombat in school. Like I was about to play during recess, and I started playing, but I played prior that morning, and that thing was dead. I was like, I ain't even done nothing yet. I ain't even did anything. But yeah, man, the Dreamcast, bro. Like you said, it was so ahead of its time when it was ahead of its time, but it was also so delayed because it came out in, like I said, Japan first, obviously. So by the time it came here, the PS2 was already on the way. Remember when you
actually came out? What is it? 2000? Oh, the year after actually.
Yeah.
But do you know what day it came out?
9/9/99.
There it is.
Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So when the Dreamcast came out, like I really enjoyed the Dreamcast. Like I thought it was such a great system. Like I didn't consider it a flop, but honestly, it was dead on arrival when it came to America.
Yeah, because did you hear the problems they had? Like it cost them so much money.
Yeah, they were having like COVID problems, like chip shortages and like supply chain issues.
Well, don't history repeat itself sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, dang, who knew they had them problems back then? Huh?
They did. And that's the weird part. But it was so wild too, though. It's like, you know what they should have did? In hindsight's 2020, right? Because like, so you know how successful Sega Saturn was back in like Japan, and there's another problem they had with that too. So they should have just released it here first. Because it sucked. So Sega Saturn, Dreamcast, I'm forgetting my stuff. Yeah. Dreamcast did terrible in Japan, but it did phenomenal here.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Weird, like 180.
I would have never. Well, it's because the PlayStation was out there. Like everybody was like.
But it was so great here, though.
Yeah,
like that's what I'm saying. So why they just didn't release that over there?
Because they had more games. They had more games,
and that's why it flopped. So the Sega Saturn release, flopped here because do you know? We didn't get 75% of the games that they made in Japan.
Yep.
75.
That's
we had I think they had like 1,000 games or some shit like that, and I think like we got like 200 and something.
That's why I was like sometimes when I'm playing certain games, I'm like, I've never seen this. Where did this come from? Like I've never seen.
We didn't get them. They just didn't give us that stuff. I'm like, why did the Japanese keep all the cool toys? Yeah, so that was perhaps the problem too. And then like so, we get here to Sega Saturn, and Sega. God, where's Sega? The Dreamcast. There you go. The Dreamcast, like, murdered. Like you say, the advertising alone was like a phenomenal thing. Mm-hmm. It's thinking, right? Yeah. You know, you have that, and like you said, the $9.99.
Yep.
That was great advertising, and it was like, oh, well, what's up with that? And now you're talking about the games, you know, because you mentioned like what was the first game you played? Because I didn't actually.
The first game. So, I got a Dreamcast. I didn't get it. Oh, dang! I take that back. So. I got a Dreamcast for Christmas that year. I was thinking I didn't, but I did. But the first game I ever played was Sonic.
Right.
Like that was the first game I played like in GameStop or something. I'm sitting there playing. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing.
You're right.
Sonic 3D,
is in
Sonic. 3D. Like wow.
And like you have all free range. It's not just one direction.
Oh yeah. Even though like I play that game now, that gameplay is crazy. Them controls are wild.
What? No, man.
No.
You can't just adjust.
No, I can adjust. Let's not get it twisted. I can beat the best of that game. But like now, like we're playing all the games that we played like since then, those controls are crazy. But
I don't know. I guess because nostalgia kick in for me. I get they are. It's just like it's like like going home, guys. You know,
you just gotta adjust, like you said. But yeah, man. But the first game I actually ever owned on a Dreamcast, which I think I may have told the story of this podcast, I'm not sure, but it was like 1999 or whatever, and my mom was to buy Christmas presents.
Oh yeah,
and she was like, "Hey, take the stuff in the house." Yeah. So I'm taking the stuff in the house, and then she like put these bags here, put these bags there, put these bags in my room. Don't look at them. But I'm like, oh, okay, Mom, I won't look in there. So I put it in there. And the first thing I saw was Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for Dreamcast. I'm like, yo, let's go. I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2. So I'm all like, well, I got to look in here to make sure I got a Dreamcast. But no Dreamcast.
So she got you the software before the hardware.
Yep. So, and she tells me the story. She's like, she went to all these different stores, like trying to find a Dreamcast. She finally found one like a couple days, like maybe like December 23rd.
Oh, 2 days before Christmas. Yeah. Wow. Talking about miracles, right?
Yeah. So that's when I got that game. I never stopped playing.
So did you ever own, wow, I feel like I'm interviewing you, right? So one of the cool perks about Dreamcast, right? VMU, did you ever like get one of those or did you got a memory card?
I got the memory card, but then I got a VMU.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Same here.
And this is the thing that trips me out is that the VMU is kind of reminds me of like a Nintendo Switch in a way. Like, like you can play your games on there. You can take it with you. Do whatever,
yeah, you do like little mini games that they provide for you. Yeah.
But this thing was so innovative. You could play like on Sonic Adventures 2 or both.
Talking about the child?
Yeah.
Child Garden? Both.
Child Garden. Yeah. Both. So you can raise your little child. It's basically like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it become a good.
You're basically
Tamagotchi. Yeah.
Do your research, kids. If you don't know what a Tamagotchi is, but you know what a Tamagotchi is. Stop playing.
Yeah, they still got them out.
Yeah. So you could basically take this thing with you and raise it on your memory card.
Yeah, dude.
On your memory card. Like, what kind of memory card does that, bro? Like, PlayStation memory card just looking stupid sitting inside the slot. No, I can take this memory card out and I can play games and do whatever. Like, it was so cool. I had a blue one, like the blue, like see-through one.
Oh, you had the cool stuff because I know they had the controllers like that too.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, the Dreamcast and the controllers like that. Like, yeah, like the blue one, the green one. Because I think I had like a green controller like that. You know, I just happened to buy one on a whim. Because I remember the first one I played, and I think he gave it to me later on, John. I want to say it was like 2000 when I got it. And then later on, I don't know what happened to it. I think he took it back or whatever. And then I bought my own, like, yikes, 2000. I still got it.
Oh, wow.
I still play it. Like, that's the one you see me play with. I bought that on my own. I think it was like 16 or something like that. 16 or 17. I think it was 16. And like, whatever, like, I'll pass out flyers for like this insurance company. Hey, I got some buddy, boy. I ran to a GameStop and bought that bitch because it was like $100, it was like $75 at the time.
Yeah.
And I bought that mug. Of course, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was one of the games I had to get.
Of course, you
man. Know,
one of the best games on there.
I think Capcom shine a lot on Dreamcast. If you like look up like the games that Dreamcast have,
Capcom SNK,
yeah. So yeah, Capcom versus SNK, and then SNK 2. That one, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Power Stone 2, Plasma Sword.
I love
Street Fighter Third Strike, Street Fighter Alpha 3. It's a lot. Resident Evil 2, I want to say, is on there.
Code Veronica's on there too.
Code Veronica's the first one.
Yeah.
And it was originated on the Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
And by the way, look it up. And if I was rich, I'd buy it too off of eBay. You can find it off eBay. By the way, there is a Code Veronica edition. It's a red Dreamcast. Just for that, for that game. Yeah, they made just for that game.
I bet you that's crazy expensive.
Yeah, it's like thousands of dollars.
Oh, no.
If I was rich, I'd buy it on GP. I would.
Yeah, man. I love playing Plasma Sword. Speaking of Capcom, I used to play the mess out of that game. And it's funny because like I played it, but I didn't realize Hayate. Yeah, I didn't realize that was him in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yo, right? Oh,
until like one day I was playing. And I hit the thing, you're on Plasma Sword.
Plasma Field, yeah.
I was
and
like,
you have infinite combos.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a tick. That's Hayate from Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yep.
Oh, we got action. Yeah, so I used to love playing that game.
Right.
Another game I loved playing on there was Spawn. Have you ever played that?
Oh, the one you play with the different spawns, it's like that?
Yes.
You know who had that? And I'm going to mention his name here today. Jamoris.
Oh, for real?
I played with Jamoris.
Dang, that's crazy.
Jamoris had that game.
Oh, wow. I used to wreck. Oh, my God. Me and Chris would play.
Really?
Bro, oh, my God. I would be wrecking.
I forget which spawn was my favorite. I think it was like the Redeemer or something like that. And I forget the name of it.
I can't even remember.
It was like different versions of spawn.
I like the old school one, too. And there was one that had like a gun, like a shotgun. And I like the clown.
Oh, yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah. That game was awesome. I forget the name of that game. But it was a Spawn game. Yeah. Probably Spawn. Yeah, probably Spawn.
Oh, my gosh, bro. The Dreamcast was such a great system.
Dude, the artistry of like all these games and like the music and all that stuff. It's something, to me, I don't know why, I get so nostalgic with Dreamcast. Like, just like original games that came out, like Jet Grind Radio or Jet Set Radio in Japan. Or Crazy Taxi. I played it on Dreamcast before I knew there was an arcade game.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Same here. I didn't know there was an arcade game until I went to an arcade. I'm like,
yeah, years later.
I got that game at the house.
Y'all don't want to touch it now. I can put quarters in it. I already got it.
Yeah, I got it for
like,
free.
Right? Like, I'm like, well, yeah, your mom and them bought it.
I got it for the free. Yeah, man. I used to love playing Crazy Taxi. That was a fun game, man.
Did you ever miss the, see, I don't have internet, but did you ever, like, plug the modem up
I
to the
did,
computer?
and it was, at the time, it was amazing.
Of course.
But that mess was horrible, man.
I had no, well, I mean, I wouldn't know nothing about that. Like, it was ahead of its time.
So,
based on that.
So, I remember, so partly one of the reasons why Dreamcast started being its untimely demise is one.
Yes, please continue that.
So, basically, the DVD drive. So,
woo! Well, no, it had a DVD. Oh,
no, it didn't. But that's what I'm saying. This, like, the PS2 was going to have one.
Yeah.
So, it's like, dang, like, you're already rendering this thing obsolete. Like I said, it's dead on arrival because it came here in 99, but the PS2 came out in 2001 or 2000.
Keep talking.
I think it came out in 2000.
I want to say 2000.
And so this system's coming out and it's coming in ready. It has everything that the Dreamcast.
2000.
Yep. So it's basically coming. It basically has everything that the Dreamcast didn't have.
Yeah.
Like right. Well, you had to buy an adapter for a PlayStation 2 to play online though.
Yeah, you had to buy the adapter, but like it came with the what they call it, like a modem or whatever. Yeah, I think it was a modem on the Dreamcast. Yeah. Because that right there, the DVD thing was murder, but really like that was the biggest murder, like the arrival of the PS2, but the biggest murder or the second biggest murder
I know
was
what it is, say it.
The bootlegging, dude. It was the type of DVDs.
Yeah, people try to find the One Piece out here on the top of the Dreamcast.
I have a brother who got all of them.
Yep,
he got all the bootlegs.
I remember when you told me that, I was like, I have like a game or two right now. I'm like, that is so cool. You have everything. And that was like, you couldn't stop it. Like, there was no stopping it at all.
If they would have like released new games without that, because it was the type of DVDs they used. And that's why you can bootleg it. And it was just like, oh my God. You could record that. You could just strip it and then put it on another one. Toss that away. And people were selling them for like $5, $10 back in the day. Yeah. Piracy was big. That's what murdered it. And then, like I said, the PS2 arrival with that. Because like they said in Japan, like movie stores was using the PS2 to like display movies. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yep. You can't beat it, dude. It became... That started like the multi-functionality of these systems because like I have an Xbox Series X that has some cool games on there, but I primarily use it for like my media hub. Like, I use it for everything.
Right.
Like which I never would imagine that this would be what it is now, but that's a story for another day.
You ain't lying.
But yeah, man, the Dreamcast, bro, was so underrated. Okay, hey, what was one game that you played on the Dreamcast that was just like it was trash, like you did not like it?
Whoa. I just like toss this in the garbage. What game have I played? I probably didn't own it. Probably played with somebody else. Please tell me.
Mine's that stupid Saba Domingo cactus, dumb cactus game.
What was that?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It didn't make sense to me. So
I was trying to chat. I actually don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to find some titles for you, and I want you to tell me if you played these or not.
Probably half of them I didn't.
Oh, man, I ain't even got to look at this, because we skipped over, like, possibly one of the greatest games
I know you got some notes in there.
The Power Stone, bro.
I mentioned it.
But we didn't.
Oh, we didn't elaborate.
Hey, we can't just skip over Power Stone.
Hell no.
Like, it's not that game.
And I like the first one better than the second one.
I do, too.
Like, it's too much of a party game for me on the second one.
Yeah, so it really hit that party game, had that party game feel on the second one. So all these little mini games, all the little like the levels and all that stuff is like. But I remember playing with Wang Tang. Hitting that spirit bomb, bro.
AKA Goku. That boy turned Super.
He turned Super Saiyan. I was like, boy, that is copyright infringement.
Whoa, that guy you call him Wang Tang.
They'll never find out what we.
Because he gonna keep blast too when he did this at the end.
They'll never find out what we're doing here.
Capcom, y'all some cheaters, bro.
Yeah, I was like, that's funny, bro. That is funny.
Oh my God.
Man, that game was so cool. So basically, Power Stone's a game where you're like a fighting game. Yep. And you collect the 3 stones in the game while you're fighting. Right. When you get the stones, you power up.
Right.
Man, And Wang Tang's like the only transformation that like really sticks out to me.
Of course.
I can't remember anybody
I
else's.
remember the girl, but because she had big boobs.
The gypsy lady with the genie lady.
Yeah, her hair catch on fire. She had a little fire, like a miniature sun. She'll do that, hit you with that. And then she'll have like because when you get them 3 songs, man, you pretty much winning.
Yeah.
You pretty much winning.
Yeah.
They had the girl, little Japanese girl. She threw like ninja stars at you, just like that. Can I officially say that was like technically freaking? You can beat me up if you want. I don't care. Smash Brothers 2.
I ain't mad at it.
Smash Brothers 2.
Well,
because even you said, because you mentioned it to me years ago, and I go, fuck, Power Song was like
because we talked about.
Yeah, we like debated one time.
Because we so basically at this time we were basically talking about. I was like questioning about people act like Smash Bros isn't a real fighting game,
right?
And you were saying that people say it's a party game.
Yeah.
But
I was like, and you brought it up.
Power Stone. I like Power Stone. Like, we love Power Stone in the fighting game, but
I was like, damn it, that's the technicality we with. And I go, I can't even argue that.
Because I'm trying to figure out which came out first, Smash Bros or Power Stone. Let's see, Power Stone.
Smash Bros.
Yeah, Smash Bros came out first. This came out in 2000. I had it way before that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Smash Bros. I get it. Nintendo 64 came out before the Dreamcast.
Yeah,
so
yeah, it did.
That tells me right there.
Yeah.
These stickers on Smash Bros.
Yeah.
I think I was watching you and David play it, and I'm like, those are stickers. What?
Oh, when they
when he's like Hitmonlee or something like that.
Oh, in the Pokemon stage when Porygon.
When you use like certain things, it's like stickers
back then we used the Pokeball. The Pokeball.
You see like Snorlax is just nothing but a sticker. That's it. It's like just still shot. It's a picture or some kind of sticker, and I was like, we thought that was like cutting edge back in like '98 and stuff. But with Dreamcast, oh my god, those graphics look dope on that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, man, bro, the graphics was so clean and crisp back then. Like even like certain games, like if I go back and play now,
right,
it kind of has that factor that Nintendo has. It may not be the most graphically powerful system that's out there, but every game has a unique style to where it's still cool. Like right now,
it works so well though. To be honest with you, because like. Obviously, it's more powerful than Sega Saturn. Definitely more powerful than PlayStation. Because like, all I gotta say is, Marvel Super Heroes vs. Street Fighter, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Hell, they also had Marvel's Capcom on PlayStation, and it was like a whole different game. It was a whole different game. All of them, because you couldn't even tag.
I remember my cousin had the game. I was like, bro, where do you get this bootleg game from?
That's the thing.
When I found out that's what it was, I was like.
Yeah, because it's underpowered. Because
like,
the PlayStation's underpowered.
Yeah, I was like, wow.
And I think that's part of it. I mean, even though Sony did a flex at the very first E3, by the way, Sony did the biggest flex ever.
What's that?
The nigga just said one thing. That dude got up after we heard this long little rant about fucking Sega, and it was like, hey, Sega Saturn gonna be $399. Like, oh yeah. And so executives over there at Sony, and just before they came out, got up. $299. Biggest mic drop ever. Go look it up. First E3, y'all.
Got him.
He just $299, and then walked away.
I'm going to ask Sony Computer Entertainment President of America, Steve Reyes, to join me for a brief presentation. $299.
First E3.
What can you say to that?
But I kind of see why though, because you can't tag in and out Xbox Street Fighter or PlayStation
game,
But you can do it on Sega Saturn in Japan.
Yep. And you know the Dreamcast when they came here, it was $199. Like so, it was already.
Oh, when it first came out.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you said second Dreamcast. Yeah. They like lowered the prices on some of those consoles.
Yeah.
Nah, they did. Because I don't want to say the same thing with the 64. I think it was like that much too. So that makes sense. Dude, and like I hate that he died because it only lasted 3 years.
That is the crazy.
2 years, right?
Look at how sick that is for a life cycle for a video game.
Well, it'd be probably 3 years for 3 years for Japan, but here, it came out in '99 and it stopped in 01.
Man, it was probably 3 years for Japan too, because they basically died there too. They just said,
because they didn't really
America, we don't like this. Here, take this thing.
And we loved it. we lapped that shit up, and then we definitely found the bootlegs. Say, hell yeah, bring them back, keep it going. Because
thanks, Napster.
Yeah, right. Because some people still make games for it to this day.
Yeah,
not like
people still develop games for it because it's such a good system.
Yeah, it's
like
such a great system.
It's like a good like how we have the indie games and stuff like that. Like that's what I can equate this to. Honestly.
Yeah, no, you're right. That and like it's damn man. I hate that it died like that. I hate it.
Yeah, it's like look at all the games. Like look at the life of the PlayStation, like PS5, Series X, Nintendo Switch.
Right.
These things live on for 10 years.
Yeah, all those, like even like the PS3 too.
Yeah.
They always have like a 10-year life cycle. Like they initially strong for 7.
Cause I think the PS2 is what really started that, and then after that, it was just like okay, now everybody. Well, I mean Nintendo, but that's Nintendo. Nintendo is.
No, I was just asking. I'm doing math. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, Nintendo is different, but because it started with the PS2. Then PS3 and Xbox 360. Because I don't even think the OG Xbox lasted like that, to be honest.
You think so?
Nah, I don't think so.
Because, 360 came out with 05, 06.
Yeah.
It lasts a while.
Yeah, no. Oh, I think it lasts. No, I'm talking about the OG Xbox. That's what I'm saying. Not the 360.
No. But you got to think about when it came out. Yeah, because think about it, you got that span.
Yeah, because the 360 lasted for a while.
Because that's how I played Jet Set Radio, like the Jet Set Radio too.
Yeah.
Because after the demise of Dreamcast and the fact that Sega was like, we're not doing no more. We're no longer doing hardware. We'll just strictly do software. And did you hear that? Like, I think the CEO at the time, which I think he died of a broken heart. He put a lot of his money into Sega to keep it going. He put a lot. I don't know if you heard that.
No.
And I forget his name. He put a lot of his money into it.
He was hurt.
And like not long after he passed away, and I'm like, I think he died. This is me speculating. I think he died of a broken heart.
Oh man, yeah, that's tough, man. You put all this money into your console for it just to
there's some dark history behind Sega too, though. Ooh. In the '90s, I'm not like bashing. This ain't a bashing episode, by the way, but it was just like. I get it. Well, I don't get why they did it, but I get that it was like super hard and super competitive. Cause hell, Nintendo was some mafias. They was a mob, bro, back in like from the '90s, from the '80s to the '90s. Cause they were making like $1 billion, like a year back then.
They created a thing. I mean, of course, we had Atari and stuff like that, but they created and cornered a market.
You never
heard
that.
They
did.
Like you said, mafia style, and took that from them, and it was just there. Then they ran uncontested for so long until Sega came.
Sega did their thing or whatever, and it made magic. Thank God, and even like to this day, you hear what is it, Brazil? I forget what one of them South American countries. I forget. They still fuck with the Master System to this day. To this day, bro. The Master System. That's crazy. Jeez, they still making bootlegs. Bro, do you know there's an X-Men versus Street Fighter for the Master System, bro?
For real?
It's terrible, but it's a bootleg.
Oh, yeah, I can just.
It's terrible. They did it though.
I can just imagine.
So when it comes to these video games and whatnot, man, when it come down to like Sega, like it died, but then later on, they just did software, and that's when you see like Sonic on Xbox and all these other fucking Nintendo. Holy moly, right?
Yeah.
Sonic on the Nintendo.
Like, who would have ever thought? Like, I remember when the Nintendo Wii came out,
right?
And it was Sonic and Mario at the Olympics, like
right.
Like, who would have thought? Like, remember the commercials for that? When like they were all going against each other, like Olympic style games. Like,
how?
That's like that. Those are facts. Like these dudes were bitter rivals for so long,
right?
And now Sega's just regaled.
They had to though.
I know, but it's just
software, and it's like shit. I gotta wait for these guys.
I'm telling you, every time I see a Sonic game, I think of that every time. Like every time, I'm like, dang,
they went stupid. Yeah,
dang, Sega.
They went hell, man, and they was fighting the giant. It's, like I said, you can't. I don't call it that because I was like, no, there was times that Sega because like the 83-week shit, like that's why I say WCW, But the Finkel Poker Doom was. They kept putting out too much shit, but they put too much. They oversaturated the market. Then it was just internal fighting, all kinds of shit, So that's the unfortunate truth behind it. And then to see like Sega games, like over there, Shenmue 2 came out on Sega Dreamcast, but it didn't come out here. So we had it on Xbox. That's how I even played Shenmue 2 originally. Now I get to play on my PS4.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, that's how I even got to play it. And I love Shenmue. And so it was like, because I think it's one of like the coolest games, by the way, that broke records. That's another game, Dreamcast.
Yep.
And like, it was the first crowdfunded game that raised like $1 million.
Wait, that was a crowdfunding game? I had no idea.
Yeah, look it up.
Wow.
It was you use Sega assets and stuff like that. Like you can play like certain games, like Space Harrier, whatever it's called, and like the little punching game and all that stuff. Yeah, it had Sega assets in it, but it was crowdfunded, dude. Like the first one.
Yeah.
And like the first one to make that, it broke records because like $1 million.
Yeah.
People was donating $1 million, money to this dude to make Shenmue. It wasn't like Sega wasn't fully behind that.
It was definitely worth it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love Shenmue.
One of the greatest games on Dreamcast. Like it's one of the greatest games. Period.
Yeah, I love Shenmue, man. That's my stuff.
But it ain't got none on Space Channel 5 though, bro.
Space Channel 5, please. See, that's one of the games I haven't played. What's Space Channel 5?
Nothing, because it sucks.
Oh, you stupid.
No, it's like a little rhythm game. It's all right.
Oh, okay.
Soul Calibur 2.
Oh, snap. Yes,
that was the introduction to Soul Calibur.
Yes.
Oh, my God, bro. And that's when the jiggle graphics were introduced.
Holy shit. That's how I played Dead or Alive, too, bro. Oh, you played Kazam, and I'm like, boing. Like,
yes. I'm like, you playing with Ivy. She done that whip.
Yo, Dominatrix, man.
I'm like, dang, I am 13 and interested in what we doing.
I like that one move. It's hard to do. You have to like do this like weird rhythm, and then she had that one grab. She was like literally snatching dude.
Oh yeah.
Break the sword, put it behind his back, and that mother was just reform like going like I was like, how you do that?
That is murder, man.
That is literal murder with magic.
Let's see. In these games we played.
The daughter of Cervantes, by the way. Your dad's a pirate.
Yeah. I love
a zombie pirate
too. He's so good, especially in the last Soul Calibur. Bro, he's cold. Bro, really? This last, it is so crazy, so underrated. This last Soul Calibur,
really?
It's so good. Because the last one was just mid. Like it wasn't anything different. It wasn't really. It wasn't special. Wow. But this last one,
I heard me to hear that.
Tough.
Good.
Let's see. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Sabade Mingo.
Oh yeah, the little monkey just what? It looked cool on the commercials and the things. I say, really? I don't know.
The game was stupid, bro.
Well, I don't know, man. It looked cool for me. All flashy, the pretty colors and stuff.
Now, this is a game near and dear to my heart.
Oh,
and this is definitely my cheap pleasure game. But I don't care what anybody says.
Tell us.
Echo the Dolphin, bro. Echo the Dolphin.
I thought it was on Sega Saturn.
It was, but they put it on Dreamcast, and that was my stuff. I love that game.
FYI, ladies and gentlemen, Chad loves dolphins, so I can't even say that. That's why this guy here loves dolphins.
I love dolphins, guys. And hopefully when I go on this cruise, I'm not accosted by any dolphins.
I hope not either. I hope not either, because I don't want you like Hank Hill. Boom!
Ball! I don't know you.
I'm like, I don't know you. You want your manhood to a dolphin.
Oh. Let's see any other games. There are a lot of sports games on there.
Oh, Royal Rumble, WWF. I'm sorry, Royal Rumble. Oh, this went off. Help. The battery died. We'll be right back. I was talking about WWF Royal Rumble.
Yes. Oh, so good.
You played it, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I love that game.
That game's crazy. She with the rock assist, and you leave stunned, and you get to beat them up and stuff like that. It's like SmackDown, but with different stuff in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Royal Rumble.
Of course. Like I said, this had a lot of sports games, and one of my favorite to play was NFL Blitz.
Oh, they had down there? I ain't played a lot of sports games.
Oh, that was my favorite.
Blitz is wild.
That's still to my day my favorite sports game to play is NFL Blitz.
Really?
Oh my God, I was so good. So good. I would beat my friends, because I don't play sports, but they play like all the Madden. The only Madden I'm good at is 92, like 92, 93.
There you go. The more
you want no smoke. But like NFL Blitz, I was so good, bro. I was so good. Let me see what other games we got on here that's worth mentioning. We ain't play none of these because I ain't never even heard of any of these.
You just looking at games.
I'm just looking at Oh, you play Miss Pac-Man, Maze Madness?
Nope. Apparently you have.
I played Disney Donald Duck going Quackers.
There you go. You keep saying, you ask me a question. So
So do you remember on Sega there was a game called dang it was like a Donald and like a Disney game where you play with Donald and Goofy. There was like magic makers or something like that. So they were like magicians and they would like use magic. So I love that game. So anytime I would see a Disney game, I would always want it because that game was so good.
Oh man,
but then I realized all Disney games ain't built equal, brother.
They created
and this ain't one of them.
Dang, wowee!
We forgot to mention Ready to Rumble, bro.
I never played. I never played that.
What?
Yeah, I'm messing up. I know.
Bro, we're gonna play. I used to be called Afro. When we finish recording this, yes, that is you.
Yeah, I heard.
We're gonna play that game.
I see the commercials.
You're gonna play it.
And that's why I'm like, dude, how did I not play this?
It was a girl on there. Dang, I can't remember her name. I used to wreck with her too because she was small, and fast, but like his started adding up.
Yeah, man.
It was over
down.
Bro. And it's funny because I remember me and Jesse, we would stay up. I remember we stayed up all night playing, like me, him, and like his sister's boyfriend at the time. We would stay up all night playing Ready to Rumble because I was waxed. Oh, I was
you were murdered.
Just kept trying to beat me, man. That's such a good time. Bro.
Nah, I seen the commercials. I remember the advertisement. We're not gonna like play the commercials or like do this thing. Like we could do that, right? Okay, cool. I'm telling you, dude. I remember the commercial. It was a Crazy Taxi commercial, and they had like tails and shit like that, and like this cop lady. It was crazy, man.
Game rated T for teen.
Yeah, I'm here for my license.
Get behind that yellow line.
Yeah, I know. License, please.
You better get out of my face. And I gotta get your punk license back.
I know.
What I got on you? You drive through the mall, the subway, city line. You like a dope.
That was some big air.
What's your problem?
Hey, that's what I get paid for. I made some serious cake that day.
Crazy Taxi on Sega Dreamcast. It's thinking.
Those Sega Dreamcast commercials were wild. They were wild, man. I love it too, man.
Yeah, very it really summarizes what we think about the Dreamcast, bro.
Yeah.
Unique. Like it
was a very unique concept. But I say when it came down to advertising of video game consoles and stuff like that, the first ones to do it was Sony. Oh man, the Crash Bandicoot commercials, maybe that mascot dude. That dude would talk trash, not like a super bad way.
Yeah.
But they were also advertising PlayStation. I know we're talking about Sega. PlayStation, like everybody think video games. Oh, it's a kid's thing. It's a kid's thing. Well, PlayStation, if you look at the history of that, they were like, no, this is for more mature people. Like anybody could play this stuff, man. Like grown, men, women. And yes, we have something for kids, but dude, we gonna do.
Yeah, it's good, and it's good.
Adults here.
I think it's good to have those types of stories in video games. Like you said, like if I buy my kid a system, and like let's say we're sharing it, it's in our living room, like, and he's playing it, and if I see that there's a game that I can play too, now I'm more likely to get it because now it's not just wasting money for me just to buy it for my kid. Like we all can play it.
It's not wasting money. But
I did what you did. You know what I'm saying? Like we all.
It's not just a little Jimmy over here.
Yeah, we all can play it.
Yeah, it's mine too.
Yeah.
So no, I did what you did on that, but like I think that's who started those kind of campaigns. Is like hey, it ain't just for kids no more, but baby boy, you can play too. And it's like I want that. And so I think Dreamcast, how they was doing it, especially like it still don't make sense. It don't make sense, but it was cool. It was
because
slogans are slogans, right?
Like, I bet some time that thing froze up on me. Like, stop thinking.
Oh, you hear? This drop would be
that buzzsaw dude.
Boy, that in the PlayStation. Boy, them things be
put in that work.
Because played for like 17
hours for real.
straight.
Oh man, I got another game that made me so mad. I just looked at this list and it just came to me, bro.
What was it?
Sonic Shuffle. Bro, I thought this game was gonna be just like a Sonic game. Cause at that time, there was only one Sonic game that was terrible. Well, not terrible, but
let me sit back and let me hear this story.
It lied to me.
I'm about to walk away from you.
Yeah.
Like
the Dr. Robotic Mean Bean Machine.
Oh, we just talking about that like 3 weeks ago on the phone, bro. And I'm the only one that played it and beat it. I beat it.
Yeah, I didn't. I
beat it.
I got so mad.
The Puyo Puyo version game. Thank you, Top Hat Gaming Man. Yeah. That's the name of the style of game. Puyo Puyo.
Man,
so yeah.
I thought it was I thought it was gonna be like you get to play Dr. Robot.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That's cool. Nope.
It's called Sonic Adventure 2.
Lies.
Versus
lies. I know, but I wanted to hear it. I wanted it now. Lies and slander. So I was like, okay, But I played Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, all that stuff. So I'm like,
that's great.
This can't be bad. Not on this system. No.
No, God.
It has such greatness. A few moments later, fake boobity foo nasty Mario Party, bro. Leave Mario Party to the Nintendo 64, dude.
Leave that to the pros.
The game was,
let Mario.
The game was trash, bro. It was so bad.
Speaking of you know what? Speaking of Sonic, man, Sonic Adventure 2. The fact they introduced. Think about it. That's how we got Shadow. Shadow, Tits McGee. I mean, Rouge the Bat. Dope thing. Hey, I was just watching the video, man. The jiggle graphics. Yeah. Couldn't make the jiggle graphics. They were moving. I was like, this is why some of us our age are furries, guys. Sonic introduced furries, I believe, man. Between that cartoon, we had a conversation about that already on this podcast. Oh, yeah. And then Rouge. Rouge.
This back kind of.
Hey,
what's up,
Rouge? You should not be like this. You're an animal. You should not be like this, man. And they were showing like look, and they actually turn around and I was like, why did you take time to make a video?
I ain't never seen a single thing jiggle on Sonic, bro.
Dude, till Rouge the Bat came through, bro.
Now, do you understand my theory about Kingdom Hearts now?
Man, you stupid. No, you were mad about that damn volleyball game. Oh, Dead Beach volleyball, bro.
All the jiggle graphics in the world could have been just
used for making Kingdom Hearts 3 then. For years, like a decade, you would say the same thing. And it's funny.
I can't believe it, bro. It's
I can.
It's like I was denied pleasures for
other pleasures.
I go other places for that. I want Kingdom Hearts. I want it now.
Nah, bro. Now we got to see them things jiggle, though, Jack.
When I got a controller in my hand, there's so many euphemisms. Never mind. All right.
I was just looking at you.
Yeah. Like as soon as I said it, like I heard it, and I was like,
rescind.
Retract.
Dude, but no, because that was like so many things was introduced. Got back to Child Garden. You can make a child dark or black or black. But no, they weren't black, but evil. Yeah, you have an evil child with the evil characters because you could play. Yeah, because it was like Team Sonic versus Team, I guess, Shadow, I guess. Yeah. And it was cool and it's funny. How you get black and blue mixed up? Because they were trying to arrest Sonic at the beginning, like, he's black, dude!
Oh, you know why. Dang. He's black, don't shoot!
But I'm blue! They trying to arrest this nigga. I was like, wait a minute.
Like, y'all are fell. Y'all been seeing this blue hedgehog going around for 500 years.
First time the black one
Since
did
1991, y'all been watching this hedgehog going around. All of a sudden, a black one come in, we can't tell the difference.
We can't tell, For the first time they did it, I ain't getting in trouble with that one. Get the blue one.
They were like, ooh.
Yikes. But we got introduced to Shadow and Rouge. And like you can play with Robotnik, but I think it was just the versus mode. But then like it was cool, the treasure hunting games on there. That was kind of cool. And it was both the same thing with Rouge and Knuckles. And then you can play with the Tails. I remember like the versus game mostly though. But like the whole concept of all it, Dr. J. Robotnik is daughter, Grant be his daughter. So wouldn't that be Robotnik's like great grandmother or grandmother? I forget how it goes. Or auntie, I forget how Maria. And like, and then later on, then Shadow the Hedgehog game, which is far off there. He come to find out this nigga's half alien. And they're like, okay.
So I started blasting.
They gave him a 9. Like, fuck super speed.
Super speed.
We're ahead, but
super speed.
Fuck a super speed.
I gotta run with my bullets. Do the running for me.
I run Sonic speed. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna do supersonic speed, but I got this 9, nigga. I ain't running no more, man. Shoot, but
when I pull out my 9, you out of town.
You ain't lying. Chaos control, man. I ain't know I could just use these bullets to cure everything, right? And it was cool too. The fact, like the way that like he manipulated. It was 1, so I had to get 7.
I know, bro.
What the fuck is that?
I was like, Sonic, bro.
You could have been doing this.
Yeah, I'm like the whole. So you telling me you had this trick the whole time? This dude got just 1 green emerald just wrecking your stuff. Just tearing you up.
Done! You need 7!
You could have stopped Robotnik so long ago.
Oh my God!
So long ago.
And then you want to be hypersonic with the freaking Master Emerald.
Yeah, as soon as you start seeing Dr. Robotnik, his skinny little fat legs running. Like, no,
Sonic 2 makes me mad every time, bro.
Oh, you be trying to hit him, huh?
Like a motherfucker. You know. How the little Dude, this dude had pencil legs in his fat body.
That boy.
First of all, how he even picking himself up out of bed?
That boy is built.
Let's start with that.
Apparently, that's the build for aerodynamics. Apparently,
you see, like fat, like big, like I noticed grew from Despicable Me and Robotnik miss leg day every day. But they smart,
but they nimble though.
You ain't hop over this miracle. Robotnik, faster than the thing that's faster than the speed of light.
Than Sonic the Hedgehog.
His name is Sonic.
Why is Sonic even breathing at this point? Like you're passionate at him. You grab him and choke the life out of him. We don't get Sonic 2, 3. I don't get to play Sonic Shuffle. You could have did me a favor at this point.
It's just all robotics beat machines.
Oh, see, never mind. That's the darkest timeline right there. Mean bean machine all the time. Truly evil.
Oh my God. Meanwhile, we got Shadow just sitting there. Chaos Spirit, Chaos Control, Chaos everything. Chaos.
He was going hard, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm like, Sonic, all you can do is jump? That's crazy.
And spin dash. Don't forget spin dash.
What I'm gonna do is spin dash to this dude. Stop it.
Just stop in time. Then I'm gonna walk clear past that. Not run. Walk. He didn't even run. No. He was skating.
Yeah, and he's skating on me, dude. This ain't Jet Set Radio.
Got it. Full circle again, right? What was skating, son? Like on air.
Yeah.
He didn't touch the ground. Just skate on air.
Just carried it up.
Gliding, bro. Literally gliding. Oh my God.
Bro.
Oh man.
That game is so good though.
Oh no, man.
So good. Classic. I love that game.
I love that game, man.
I really love Sonic Adventure 2 because I like the one. I love the opening intro song. Coming in at the speed of light. And then like I love fighting Chaos. Because
that was Sonic 1.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I would say Sonic 1. Like, I love how you basically like you start off with him being small, but then he just gets bigger.
Transform the story, storytelling on Sonic. Yeah, so we can we'll go back in for it with Sonic Adventure. Yeah, it's like he was like this little person, you know, little person with the little limbs, and his brain was funny.
Yeah,
and every time Robotnik feed him emeralds, man, he got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then like what was so cool too with Sonic, I like that you could play. Well, Biggs the Cat was just bass fishing. That's a game, by the way.
Yep.
Bass fishing.
Yep, they tested it out in that game.
I think they did, bro. So yeah, it was Sonic, Tails, Amy, Biggs, and then
Knuckles.
Knuckles, and then the
don't
robot.
forget about Knuckles' rap song in there too, bro.
That's Sonic Adventures 2.
I thought that was this one.
Two.
Okay.
Funny story about him too. That dude tried to sue Sega, hey, I want some more money for these raps. Like, nigga, you got paid. Get out of here.
Like, little as you know, we don't have any more money.
Like the guy who
get it back in Blood King.
Yeah, man. Nah, he got paid.
Yeah,
he got paid. It's like there ain't no residuals to this shit, motherfucker. This is like video game. We don't get the residuals when GameStop sell them bitches.
For real. I ain't gonna lie. He made a slap though. That song was good, bro.
Man, he did. Oh my God,
so good.
What was that? Pumpkin Hills or Pumpkin something? That was a good song. But yeah, you're right. But I like then like when you beat with because don't forget like was it Gamma Beta? I forget the name of the robot.
Yeah, E105.
Yeah, I think it was Gamma.
Yeah.
And then he come to find out he was one of the birdies.
Yep.
He turned, I was like, yeah, the song. Now his song was nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I like his song.
Oh yeah.
His song was dope. And then like when you be with all those characters, then you get to play with Supersonic. Yes. And you thought it was the end. You're like, okay, and then
there's even more.
Yeah. Right. Wow. Like DLC my ass. Just beat the game.
See
with everybody.
That's what I like, bro. I like the days of when you actually had to earn like your stuff. But the game was complete.
Yes.
So I paid $59.99 for a game, or $49.99. $49.99 for a game. And it had everything in there, and that was it.
Yeah, you could like no upgrades, no nothing. Like, except Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. Oh boy, we know.
Boy, Capcom.
We know Capcom. We know how
Ultimate.
We know how our Capcom get down.
Oh my God, Pac-Man. Not playing.
Yep.
Yeah. Marvel's Capcom 2. You didn't have all the characters at first.
Nope, you had to earn them.
That was in-game currency. You
I
had to
never
earn
turned
points.
my Dreamcast off. I left it until I got a memory
card.
Yeah. I left it on the whole time. I was like, there's no way I'm starting over. Cause I turned it off one time.
Boy, you
cried. I played for a day. I was like, No, come on, bro. I gotta do this again. So nope,
man. You had time. You a kid. You got no job.
Yeah, it didn't seem like that back then.
Yeah, we went to school for like 8 to 10 hours. We was in band class. Yeah, we was in school for damn near 12 hours. Yeah,
man. So I was like, I gotta use all my time.
Man, you ain't lying.
So when I got all the characters and oh my God, I love Marvel vs. Capcom 2 so much, dude. I love that game. The fighting style, like. To me, that is like one of the most perfect fighters that has ever existed. It's just
it's a gumbo.
It's perfect. It has everything.
It's a gumbo. I seen this thing that I'm gonna show you later on. Maximilian dude did, and he was like making like I don't know where the link he got it from, but it had like all the characters of like Marvel and Capcom and all that stuff, just like anything. Yeah. And he built a roster, and I was like, I gotta do that with Chad one day. And then he had like a, and I thought I had the same idea. I said, shit, have like a to start out to have 60 characters, cause it's like 30 of each one.
Yeah.
And then have 20 more. Oh. And I was like, so it'd be like 10 more on each one for DLC. And I was like, how did he do that? I'm gonna look at the video. I'm gonna see one of his chat, send him the link, cause I was like, I want to make a fucking episode with you and see like what kind of roster you build. Clearly, me, I'm like. Mostly Street Fighter, obviously, because I love them,
Yeah.
But anyway, that game was a gumbo of just perfect to me, because it was unbalanced and everything like that. And you see people still using, like, there's a dude, I follow him on Twitter now, it's a Japanese dude, he figured out how to break the game. That man know how the game works. He broke it. He just broke it. He broke it.
That's crazy. I be seeing some of the combos for like, they just like, I saw someone cheated so bad with Iron Man. That mess was disgusting. Like he just came in, like the person tagged in, so when you come in, like you basically can get hit like right away.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't do your time in like correct way, you can just get murdered. They can knock you straight out the air. He just comboed that person to absolute death. And to the plasma cannon at the end, I was like, if you do that 3 times, the game is over.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, that's like with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That game's so bad. I didn't even know it was that bad. I didn't know you could play like that. You bouncing around like a beach ball and shit like that. They doing you like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's no like you just fall. It's like fall. If you bounce one time, I can still hit you. That is nuts.
Yep.
I know we're ahead of the game. We're supposed to be talking about Dreamcast. This is a video game episode, right?
Yep.
Thank God that was a thing back then. Like, fucking thing.
Yeah, man, it was a thing in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but like you said, there was no patches for that. You got what you got.
It was a broken, unbalanced game.
You got what you got, and it is what it is.
Yeah, it was good though. It was good, man. Like I said, and so many other games that we haven't mentioned. So hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, man. Please tell us what game you like to play.
If there's any games that you guys that we left off, or any games that you like, man, we can talk about that.
Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments. Let us know what you think, man. The Dreamcast is definitely an underrated system. Yes. I would really like to see what the gaming market would look like if the Dreamcast was successful.
Ooh, that's a good
and
question.
It kept doing what it did. Like I would love to see that. I would love it.
That'd be something awesome,
but
we live in this timeline.
Yeah, we got what we got. Now we got Microsoft basically to me took Sega's place, and
Sony.
Yeah, and Sony is just a juggernaut.
And Nintendo.
Nintendo
like, they chilling. They really smoking cigarettes in the
Nintendo is on its own. It
is.
It's so crazy how you can release a system every year that's underpowered compared to your counterparts.
Right.
But it sells out. And the games hold so much value. I remember one time I traded in a video game, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Heard of that. Okay.
Do you know how much I got for it? Yes.
I'm gonna be an ass. It's GameStop. So I gave you $3.03. No, $15.
$45.
Wait. But when did you? Was it still just coming out when you did? How long did you have the game?
For like 2 years.
No. Dang.
Bro, I cannot believe that mess.
Really?
Nintendo games, they hold value, bro. They do not lose value.
They don't, because what's that Mario game? Not Mario RPG. They just re-released it.
Talk about the Luigi?
No. It's just Mario.
Super Mario RPG?
Was it Paper Mario?
Yeah.
Paper Mario.
Yeah.
So the original Paper Mario, Nintendo was at GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah. On eBay, it's like $500. The original. And here's the wild part about this. And I heard, shout out to Lady Decade, by the way, British. Actually, that's Top Hat Gaming Man's wife.
Yeah.
British person. She was talking about, like, they oversold that game to us here. The new one. Meanwhile, like the European, especially Japanese ones, like cheaper. So we overpay here. European paying, I think we pay half as much, or 100% more.
Because they know that we will.
Yeah. So the European version is like half as much as what they pay in Japan. We're paying 100% more, so we're paying like double that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. That's like Luigi's Mansion just came out, and it cost the same amount as it did when it first came out. Luigi Mansion 2, I think, which is regarded as the best Luigi's Mansion game.
Right.
It's cost the same amount of money. Like, this game old.
Yeah.
Like, I already played it.
Yeah. And they ain't changed shit, huh? But
This Luigi Mansion 3 came out and cost the same amount. That don't even make sense.
Hey, homie.
This game came out.
I know.
Luigi Mansion 3 came out first on the Switch anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So now the lesser version comes out.
Just as much.
Hey, Nintendo, I ain't even mad at you, big dog.
And that's how they can do it. So kind of get back to what
Capitalism.
you said originally. Yeah. Japanese business. But that's kind of getting back to what you were saying. That like some of those Nintendo games don't lose value that.
They don't lose value.
Like, man. I'm like $500 for Paper Mario.
That's crazy.
But I get it. Like, where you gonna find it at?
Yeah.
Some of these games do that shit because like I still want the Japanese version of fucking they call it Zero, Street Fighter 3. But that shit like $300 or two something to $300.
Yeah. And
like, if it's on sale, $1,000. Easy, $900 to $1,000. Easy on eBay. And I'm like, bro, if I would win the lottery, man, if I get that on silver, that motherfucker gonna be hanging on the wall.
Yep.
It's gonna be in a fucking frame somehow, and I'm putting it on the wall.
I'll buy them all. Nobody else in the world can have them except
Shit.
for me.
And I was like, nigga, it's $2,000 for you. Like, what?
Yeah, man. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Well, bro, let's end this thing here. Yeah. Man, like, share, subscribe, comment, Fusion fam. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. We've been having a blast interacting with y'all online. Yeah, some of y'all crazy. Some of y'all funny. Some of y'all
just plain fun.
Yep. I kind of a weirdo or two, but that's okay. Hey, it's the internet.
You got me, bro. I'm weird.
They out there. Yeah, they out there. I'm weird too, but I wasn't as weird as what I encountered. But I digress.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, I digress.
My fault.
But yeah, man. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, X if you're nasty. Like, share, subscribe, and comment on our YouTube page. Like I said previously, we have been enjoying interacting with y'all. We've released a ton of material, a ton of it.
Yeah, man. Especially DreamCon. Holy moly.
Yeah. We have
Chad working, man.
Yeah, man. We have DreamCon, y'all.
And we still got some more.
We still got more, but it was such a great event. You're welcome, because if a lot of y'all couldn't go, so this is our, here's a little something for not being able to go.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Any last words, brother?
Man, like I said, subscribe to our YouTube, man. Hey, we've been getting more subscribers. Thank y'all, like I said, for the whole love that y'all giving us on TikTok and freaking Instagram, especially Instagram, man. Like, y'all been some cool people, man. Thank y'all. Those who are watching us, man, like, especially from beginning to end, thank y'all for muscling through Chad's craziness and my insanity. I definitely love y'all for that.
We're a bit much, but we're an acquired taste.
He's a cool guy. I'm just a crazy one. I'm just loose cannon because he likes stability. Me, I'm like, yeah, push that bitch over there, jangle that, Because why not, man? It's a podcast. Let's have fun. But no, man, we've been freaking busy, dude. Like,
we have been busy.
Yeah, I'm like, stop.
The Comic-Con Conquerors in our name is not for play.
Boy,
it's for real.
You ain't lying. It takes a while. I got sick because of that, man. You know what I'm saying? I was tired of the motherfuckers. Like, damn. My body said, hey, sit your bitch ass down. Yeah. Okay.
You got it. I got a touch of the hysteria now.
Yeah, bro. So, heck yeah, man. So, we back home doing something for now. Until something else comes up.
Until we back out again.
And it ain't going to be too long. So, hey, thanks for the love. That's all I got to say.
All right, man. Well, man, beautifully said, brother, man. Let's end this thing. I'm Chad.
And I'm Jeremy.
And it's the FusionHaa podcast, and we out this thing.
1, 2. Ha! I gotta get it.